Good morning, and thank you for joining me this morning in our practice together online at Sacred Space Studio. So we're continuing with the chakra practice, and we've did the practice for the root chakra, and then which is the grounding, earthing, stability chakra, and then the second chakra, which is the water element. So we went from earth to water element, the birth of your creativity, your creative energy, reproductive organs, and pleasure. And then into the navel chakra, which is your center for your personal power. And then we spoke about the corresponding organs that were affected if these chakras were misaligned. And now we move up to the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, which is the air element. And so the color is green of the heart chakra. And it's where we manifest from below up above, and then we keep going up, up, up. And of course, the heart chakra is love, compassion, joy, inner joy, contentment. So I'm going to sit on a brick today in, if I can find my brick, in Virasana. If you have knee issues, you modify today. Make sure that you have 2 bricks and a strap. And if you don't have bricks, you can roll blankets. You can use what you have around the house to. Okay, so I'm going to sit on my brick. You can find props to create a brick so that we can do our heart openers. So let's just take the arms up, 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 and then stretch up. Drop your tailbone down into the earth. Bring the sit bones towards each other a little bit, and then feel that lifting from the perineum up your spine, up through your heart chakra, opening the heart, opening the throat. And you have your core engaged here, belly back, floating ribs back, and widen the collarbones. Take a deep inhale. Bend the elbows, drop the shoulders, do a little upper back bend. Feel the shoulder like you're resting on your shoulder blades with your chest. Another deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring the elbows together, rest them on your chest, drop your forehead into the soft part of the thumbs. Just to take a moment to quiet the mind. Access that feeling of tranquility behind your eyes. And then take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the heart chakra. Widen the collarbones, relax the chest down. You have a really tall spine as you drop down through your tailbone, your sit bones, rooting down, that recoil of energy up your spine, up through the crown of your head. And we'll just tap now your heart chakra with the outer thumb. Tap, tap, tap. Or do this for a couple of minutes. If that's hard for you somehow, you can make a little soft fist and tap right there by your breastbone where your thymus gland is. And breathe into the heart. So either with a soft fist or outer thumbs. Keep tapping the heart chakra. I'm going to now just do it with my soft fist, so you could do that too. See if that's more comfortable for you. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath. root lock, navel lock, chin lock. Feel that you're sealing the prana, the energy in your chest, in your torso. And as you softly exhale, flow your hands, palms up on your thighs. Keep your eyes closed. Keep focusing on the sensations in your chest. And just do a mental scan. See if you're resisting anywhere. Do you have tension in the back of your tongue, your eyes, your jaw? Cultivate this smile with your lips, just gently spreading the lips sideways and lifting them a little. And notice how that relaxes your cheeks, your cheekbones, and your eyes relax and soften. And so the corresponding organs to the heart chakra, when the heart chakra is misaligned, are, of course, the heart, the lungs, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, fingers, all get affected. And the negative emotion of the heart is resentment. So it only hurts when we hold resentment, we're only really hurting ourselves. Letting go of the past, letting go of past resentments, letting go of future imagined resentments, and just freeing up the heart. The air element is like love. Love is not tangible. It's here, there, and everywhere, like the air. All right. And put your hands on your thighs now. We're just going to do a little posterior, anterior tilt to your pelvis. So I'm going to come onto my mat. And so you can see me. You can still be on your brick, or you could remove your brick. And I'm just going to do a little squeezing of the belly and then sending my sit bones back, then rounding my lower back and arching. Tuning into the lower chakras, the root chakra, earth element, the second chakra, flowing water. All the chakras are dependent on each other to be harmonized and balanced. And then the navel chakras, you relax the belly out and you pull the abdomen back. And make the movements larger now. So you're feeling more your navel chakra, which is from the top of the navel to below the ribs. Breathing there, squeezing the air out on the exhale and stretching, rounding your back. Now pull the hands back and open the heart. And then as you exhale, open the back of the heart, representing letting go of the past. And inhale, open. Feel that presence in your chest, and as you exhale, squeeze the belly. And then inhale, pause, feeling the heart open, and as you exhale, feeling the back of the heart open. And inhaling and exhaling. You can go faster now. You can be sitting cross-legged or in Virasana like I am, or on a brick. Pump the breath through the nose. Pump the heart chakra. Good. Now take a deep breath. Hold the breath in the chest, the heart, root lock, navel lock, chin lock, and slowly exhale. And we're just going to come into a child's pose. So if you're sitting on a brick, you can bring a brick for your forehead or a pillow. Otherwise, you could sit on your heels. Knees together gives you more of a stretch to your spine. But if you need to separate your knees and rest the inner ribs on your inner thighs, you could do that. So let's come sitting on our heels or a brick. Have your hands like down dog. Arms active, fingers gently spread, passive. Circle of the palm of the hand gently pressing. Ujjayi breath. Inhale into your lower back, middle back, upper back. A physical pause as you spread the back of the heart, spread the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, sink armpit, chest down, draw chin in, back skull forward, soften the front ribs down, soften skin below the navel. If you can, stretch the arms further forward, do. Traction back skull. Arms stay active. Inhaling into the lower back, middle back, upper back. The full length of your torso. As you pause, gently press the palms. Widen your shoulder blades. Spread the back of the heart. As you exhale, soften the heart, chest down your body. Soften the front ribs. Drop the head if you're resting on your thighs. If you're not resting on your thighs, keep traction back, skull forward. Couple more breaths in your own time. Be more aware of your back body, the back of the heart, letting go of the past. Good. Now bring your hands and we'll slowly sit up. We'll just cross our ankles and you're going to need 2 bricks now. You're going to put 1 brick flat, depending on how open your shoulders are. And the other brick can be high for your head this way. Now, maybe you can go to the next level. If you're more open, you can put it on level 2, the first brick, and level 3, the second brick. Okay, then line your backs. And you're going to get the tips of the shoulder blades at the bottom edge of the brick. And then roll them down the brick. Have your feet wide on the mat, knees drop in towards each other. Lift the tailbone up, lengthen your lower back as you place your tailbone back down, and you feel your shoulder blades resting on the brick. Your arms could go sideways, or you could do 2 stop signs with your arms, dropping the forearms and hands and elbows towards the ground. Relax the jaw, neck and throat soft. Cultivate this feeling of a smile on your face to relax and soften the eyes. The eyes are the windows to your soul. Now, the prayer at the heart chakra is love. So you can breathe love on the inhale and give love on the exhale. So if that's too much to have your arms sideways, you can also just interlace your hands and drop them on your chest. You can cross your elbows and drop your elbows on your chest. It's nice to actually do little variations with your arms. Just so you're going to hold this for a little while as you open your heart chakra. From time to time, lift the hips up and traction your shoulder blades down the brick and place your lower back down, lengthening it. Ujjayi breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. You're witnessing, you're watching yourself breathing, and you're feeling your breath stroking your throat on the inhale and the exhale. And the root of the tongue is relaxed, and the jaw can relax, the throat relaxes, the glottis naturally closes a little bit, and there's a feeling of resistance as you inhale and exhale in the Ujjayi breath. It is the resting breath, how you breathe when you're deep, deep asleep. Relax. Now, a little visualization. If you can think of someone or something that makes you feel love in your heart, it could be an animal, a child, a sunset, a person. Think it with your head about that person, animal, or pet, or nature. And now move that thought down into your heart and feel it with your heart. Wake up your heart chakra and notice what it feels like when you're more in your heart than your head. When you marry the two, the thought, the intention of your head with the feeling in your body, then the real transformation takes place. Drop the weight of the head. Because at the core of our being, we are love. And so live the love that is you. Okay, so if you want to go further, take your arms up to the ceiling, widen your shoulder blades as you try and touch the ceiling with your fingertips, and then bring the upper arms back into the shoulder joints. Hold on to your elbows. Take your arms above your head if you can. And then there's a feeling of drawing your floating ribs in. You're engaging a little bit of the core. You're closing your corset and stretching the elbows back as your collarbones stay nice and wide. You're tractioning your back skull at the same time. Take a few breaths here. Breathing love, giving love. And then bring the arms back up. If you don't have shoulder issues, you can just straighten the arms, thumbs towards the floor, and then switch the crossing of the elbows. Otherwise, bring the arms up over your face, change the crossing of your elbows, and stretch the arms back. I didn't mention if you don't have bricks, you can always roll up a towel or a blanket and put that on your shoulder blades to open the heart. Now belly back, floating ribs back. Okay, now release the arms, holding on to the back of the skull with your hands. On the inhale, open the elbows. And on the exhale, engage your core, belly back, floating ribs back, and pull the head forward. Tuck the chin, stretching upper back and neck. Then inhale, lie back down again. If you want to kick the back, break away, so maybe you can come further. You're supporting your head. Maybe you can come further down with your head. And then inhaling as you exhale, tuck chin, squeeze belly. And one more inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Pause, feel the opening of the back of the neck and upper back. And then one more. Inhale, open the heart and throat. And exhale, close. Keep the chin tucked now. Put your elbows or your hands into the ground. If you need to roll over to one side to sit up, you could do that. So sitting up and just crossing your knees. Bring your brick in front of you. Maybe you need to put it up higher, or maybe you need two bricks. We're just sitting comfortably cross-legged. Give your knees a little rub. And we're going to Come forward, reach forward with your your chest, and then drop your forehead into the brick. You can drop your elbows to the ground. So you're not warmed up yet, so just the brick should probably be high to begin with. Now back body breathing. Feel the breath going into your lower back, middle back, upper back. Physical pause. As you exhale, soften armpits, chest down, your body soften the floating ribs, soften skin below the navel. Feel the navel retreat. Now the gaze is to the heart. You can maybe drop the brick to the next level. Tuck the chin, gaze to the heart. With inner eyes, if your eyes are closed or slightly open, a very soft, loving gaze. And pressing up with your hands. Switch the crossing of your legs. And come forward with your lengthening your front spine and drop the forehead. Drop your front brain into the brick. It's the wood element. We used to only have wooden bricks, so I could say the front brain is like the wood element, which it is if you make it numb the front brain. Wood is not brittle. It has some movement, but it's more dense. And then slowly sit up. Okay, just remove the bricks for now. You can put them either side of your mat because you might need them. And I'm just going to face you. I'm mirroring you today. We're just sitting cross-legged, comfortably cross-legged. Take your hands and palms up. Inhale. As you exhale, take your shoulders to your ears, slide the shoulder blade down the back and squeeze the elbows into the waist. And then inhale, lifting the spine, draw the abdomen back. And as you exhale, twist, using your core muscles to twist, twist, twist to your right. Equal weight on your sit bones. Tall spine, spinning, spinning, spinning. Notice if that left shoulder wants to come forward. No, keep that shoulder blade pressing into the upper back. You can keep your chin aligned to your chest. Spin from your navel. If you want to look to your right, you could. Okay, inhale, tall spine. Now release your arms. Left hand to outer right knee, right hand behind you. And twisting more with the help of your arms. On the inhale, ease up on the pose, look forward. On the exhale, draw the abdomen back and spinning navel, ribcage, shoulders, and draw the chin in, the back of the neck long, spinning the neck. Both shoulder blades pressing into the upper back. One more inhale, ease up on the pose. Enjoy your breath. And as you exhale, draw the belly back, spinning navel, ribcage, shoulders. And unwind your head, your shoulders. Take a recovery inhale. And side out. And if you want to switch the crossing of your legs, you could. Doesn't matter which one's in front. Again, shoulders to ears. Draw tops of shoulder blades together, middle, lower, like you're holding a pencil, palms are up. Slide that pencil down your back and squeeze the elbows into the waist. Palms open, fingers gently spread. Inhale, tall spine, both sit bones pressing down. And as you exhale, twist from your waist, squeezing the belly, keeping your heart open, collarbones wide. So this is using your core muscles. Now inhale. Next exhale, release your hands. Left hand behind on the fingertips, right hand opposite knee. As you inhale, draw the abdomen back. As you exhale, squeeze it and lift it and twist it. Chin in slightly, lengthening the back of your neck. If you don't want to twist your head, if you have neck issues, keep your chin aligned to your chest. Couple more breaths here. Feel equal weight on your sit bone. Root down through your lower chakras. From the waist up, the upper chakras start lifting and twisting the fire element into air, the heart. Neck and throat soft. Release the root of your tongue. And then ease up on the pose, on the inhale. On the exhale, draw the pit of the belly back. Squeeze it and twist. And one more. Inhale, ease up on the pose. You can look forward. And on the exhale, maximum twist, twist, twist. And unwind your head, your shoulders, your neck. Just press your hands on the tops of your thighs and take shoulders to ears and then roll them up and back and up and back. And one more, rounding the back and then opening. Now press the backs of your wrists into the tops of your thighs. And we'll reverse it. Take the shoulder blades up your back and forward. Squeeze them together. Shoulders to ears, round the upper back. And 3 and 2 and last one. Put the top of your hands, one hand on top of the other, interlace your fingers, and now press the heel of the hand between your legs into the ground. So my shoulders are uneven here because I have one hand on top of the other, so that's okay in this because we'll switch sides. Draw the chin in, really tall spine, belly back, floating ribs back, drop, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale up, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale up, side to side, tilt the head and up. So you're dropping the temple to the floor, lifting the chin. And one more. Lift the chin, drop the temple, and to your right. Good. Now come back up and then chin to ceiling and tuck chin. Belly back, floating ribs back. Inhale. Open heart, open throat. Exhale, look to the heart. Squeeze belly. And one more. And tuck chin. Good. Now, other hand on top, whichever one you didn't use, and then flex the hands forward, pressing the heels of the hands into the floor. Now the other shoulder will be higher up. Now we'll draw the chin in, draw the forehead back. Feel a stretch in your spine. Soften the eyes, soften the jaw. And we're going to go clockwise, little circles. And then you make the circles larger, chin to shoulder, to ceiling. Keep pressing your heel of your palm into the floor. 5 more. 5, 4. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you go forward. 3. Little smile on your face. 2. And last 1. And drop chin to chest. And we'll go the other way. Chin to shoulder, to ceiling, to shoulder. And 3 more. 3, 2, and last 1. And drop chin to chest. And just release your hands for a moment. Close your eyes. Relax into the here and now. Present moment loving awareness. So you feel that presence from your heart. The heart chakra is the bridge between the 3 lower chakras and then the 3 chakras above. So let's come onto our knees and tabletop. So have your fingers gently spread, eye of the elbow forward. If you want to grip with your fingers, you can, to feel the mounds of your fingers rooted into the ground, into your mat. And we'll just do a little circular motion with the lower, just the lower pelvis, little circles. So, and then go the other way. We're just doing a little bit of root, Muladhara, chakra awakening. And then just a little posterior, anterior tilt. So keeping your core engaged and your spine neutral. You're just curling tailbone forward to pubic bone and then lifting the sit bones, softening, squeezing belly, keeping your floating ribs engaged, keeping your arms active and engaged. Could now include on the inhale, the heart, pull the chest through the shoulders, melt your chest through your arms. And as you exhale, tuck chin, look to the heart and squeeze the belly. Arms are active. Inhale, melt the belly, melt the chest. And as you exhale, you can do any variations. You want to stretch back into a child's pose and bring the elbows to the ground and open the heart like that. You can do little circular motions. And then one more. Good. So we'll come to down dog. Bring the knees up a little bit. Tuck the toes. And then you're going to have the eye of the elbow forward, come into bent knee down dog, bent knees and into down dog. Drop the back skull so your heels are on the ground. Hopefully, if they're not, don't worry about it. Lift your toes so that you really engage your legs. That's root chakra. And like right here, do a little rounding of your lower back and then separating the sit bones. So undulate like a wave, scooping the belly and then arching the lower back. So it's a posterior tilt to your pelvis and an anterior tilt to your pelvis. Loosening up your sacrum and engaging your root. Now come up onto your toes. Come forward over your shoulders, then bend the knees and press yourself back. And then straighten the legs. Come up onto your toes like a big wave. Come forward, bend the knees, and then straighten the legs. Come up onto your toes. Come forward with a rounded back. And then bending the knees, and then press back with bended knees, and slowly straighten the legs. And one more. Come up onto your toes. Come forward, bend the knees, and press back. Okay. Coming onto your knees. We might just do, instead of doing a lot of standing poses today, we'll do them from our knees, which is really nice. So take your right leg back and lift that leg up. Now, tuck the tailbone. So you're not going to do like a back bend here, in which case the leg can go higher. You're going to tuck the tailbone. So even if your leg drops down, and look back and make sure you're not leaning to the left. Draw that left hip in, hug the inner line of your legs. You can really flex that foot to keep that leg straight. Do a little pulsing here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Belly back, floating ribs back. Like push the ground away from you with your hands. Now bring the knee into your forehead. Take a pause. Squeeze the belly. Lift the knee higher. Lift the heel higher. And extend out. And come back in and pause. Squeeze belly. Open the back of the heart. Shoulder blades spread. And extend out. And one more. Hold, hold, hold. Come onto your fingertips and take the leg forward. Okay? So we're in low lunge. So dropping forward, opening up your left groin. As you exhale, rock back, half splits. So here you can use your bricks if you need, rocking forward, rocking back. If you need your bricks, use them. If not, just leave them by your side for later. Coming up and down and forward. We're going to climb up our leg, right hand, left hand, and press the tailbone and the pelvis forward. Press the top of your back foot into the ground. Belly back, floating ribs back. Take your left arm up and open the heart. As you exhale, feel the energy clearing, earth energy. Then draw energy up from the earth, up your spine, up through the crown of your head, and reach left hip to left pinky finger. And as you exhale, slowly exhale, clearing your energy field. And then one more inhale, going up, up, up. Good, and down. Lean into your left hand outside of your mat. You can turn your right foot out a little, and you can even lean onto your outer right foot if you like. Sink into your left thigh. You can press the top of your left foot into the ground and take your right arm up, twisting open to the ceiling. Hips forward and down. Lift your left thigh up here. Don't drop your left hip. Hug the inner line of your legs. Now, if you can, either place your hand on your knee and then bend your left leg, spread your toes. Sit forward and down. If you can, grab the foot, the outer foot, and pull the foot away from you and feel that it opens the heart even more. Open the heart, open the throat. Relax the tongue. Relax your throat. Little smile. Soften your eyes. Listen to the sound of your breath. Slow down. Good. Now slowly release and drop that leg. Come on back into half splits. So you can tuck your back toes, flex your front foot. You can bring your bricks if you need your bricks by your side. Sitting on your heel or on your brick with your right buttock. You know what to do with your props. Use them. So if you can stay on your toes, bring your hands forward. Now point and flex that right foot. Point and major flex. So you really engage the leg, and then maximum point, even if you help your foot with your hand, pull it back and point it. Engage your leg and pull it back. Good. Lean into your right hand. With your left hand, pull the outer edge of your right foot towards your right hip and dig that heel into the ground. Extend your spine forward. Soften collarbones, shoulders down. Feel the back of that right leg engaging your hamstrings. Good. So we'll come forward and bring your knee back. Little cat, cow. Cat, shoulder blades down your back. Open the heart as you exhale. Squeeze the belly. Good. Bring your right leg more to the center line. Take the left leg up. We'll do the other side. Take that leg up, 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 tailbone down. Hug the inner lines of your legs. You can flex and point the foot here too, as a way to really engage the knee. Now, belly back, floating ribs back. So there's a feeling of even rounding your lower back. That way you engaging and using your legs more than your back. Hug the inner line of the legs. Now bring the knee into the chest. You can even grab it with your right hand, pull it up, and then try and hold it there. Look to the heart. And as you exhale, extend the leg out. Come in, take a little physical pause, bring the knee higher, round the back more, lift the left heel more, squeeze, and extend out. And one more, come on up, knee to chin, round your back, open the back of the heart, squeeze heel in and come onto your fingertips and bring that leg forward. However you can do, bring that leg forward, rocking forward and back, moving the energy. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come on back. Flex that foot. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. One more inhaling. Open the heart. Exhale, look towards your heart. And come forward. Walk your hands up your knee, right hand, left hand. You can back up a little bit, engage your core, hug your hips, and then press tailbone and hips forward and down. You're engaging your core here, belly back, floating ribs back. So on the inhale, draw the abdomen back. On the exhale, it recedes even more and lifts a little bit. Okay, press the top of your right foot in the ground. Inhale your right arm up. Feel the air heavy as you gather energy from the earth, stretching up through your chakra system. And as you exhale, clearing, clearing, clearing. Inhaling, gather prana up your chakra system, up your spine, up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, feel like rainwater washing through you, clearing your energy field. And one more inhale. Physical pause, top of right foot pressing, right hip forward. And as you exhale, clearing the heart. Okay, leaning into your right hand now to the outer edges of your mat, over the mat probably. And you move your left foot a little bit to the left if you like. Sink the hips forward and down. Scissor your legs so you're not splaying the hips open. The inner right thigh rotating to the ceiling, top of right foot pressing. Open the heart, lean back. Take your left arm up, up, up. Don't drop that right hip. Lift that right hip up a little bit. Hug the inner line of the legs. Belly back, floating ribs back. Good. Now, if you can, put your hand back on your left knee and bend your right knee. Spread the toes. Belly back, floating ribs back. If you can grab your foot, try not to get cramp here. And pull the foot away from you. Open your heart. Open the heart. Breathe into the heart chakra. Pull the foot even more away so you're really engaging that leg, opening the chest even more. And slowly release. Good. Come back over your left leg, over your right knee. If you need a blanket for your knees, please do use them. Press the heel into the ground. So tuck your back toes. If you can't sit on your toes, you can sit on a brick or blankets. And then coming forward with a straight spine if you can. Feel the heart leading the way. Now, we did a point and flex the foot. Point and engage the leg, and then flex and engage the leg. And then maximum, point your toes to the ground and flex. And one more, point and flex. Good. Hold the flexed foot. If you can grab the outer foot or wherever you can grab, even tops of toes, pull the outer edge of the foot to the outer hip. Drop your left sit bone a little bit. Drop your left thigh bone. Dig the heel into the floor and pull the leg back so you feel the back of the leg warming up, working. Good job. And slowly release. Come on forward. Good. And do a little circular motion. Let the energy move you. Slow it down, slow motion. Make it pleasurable. That second chakra, element of water. Healthy bladder, healthy kidneys, healthy reproductive system, creativity flowing. Water knows no obstacles. Water flows around obstacles. So we'll do one down dog, tuck the toes, and coming into down dog. Eye of the elbow forward. And let's walk our hands back to our feet, coming into a forward fold. You can soften your knees and drop your skull. Rock your head back and forth or side to side. And bend one knee and then the other. Again, water, earth element. Flowing, enjoying. Make it pleasurable. Turn your feet out. And you got a brick by your side. If you need a brick, we're going to come into Malasana, a squat. So your knee should go over your toes and just put the elbows on the inner knees and press your palms. And then try and drop tailbone down and lift chest. So Ujjayi breath. And so we just do a little bit of the lower chakra work because the heart chakra is dependent on the lower chakras to be balanced. This is earth element, so ground down through your heels. And we're just going to come up halfway, and then sit back down, squeeze belly. So inhale, exhale, come on up. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, root up. Sit down. And one more. Inhale, root up. And stand all the way up. Stretch the arms up. Bring the feet forward again and come into a forward fold. Draw the head in. You can hold on behind your legs. Rock side to side. Okay, walk your hands forward into down dog. Come back onto your knees. I'm going to face you now so you see me better. So you're going to take I'm going to mirror you. You're going to take your right leg up and then bend the knee. And then lift the knee up, pulse it. Tailbone down. So just like you're kicking a little ball, drop the knee down, keep your hips even. Don't lean to the left. Belly back, floating ribs back. Good. Now take your leg to the right and lift it here. And then try and straighten that leg. And put the foot down. Press the outer foot into the mat. Walk your hands back. By the way, you might need a blanket under your knee and you might need a brick. Standing up now. We're going to do our standing poses on our knees, triangle pose. Make sure all the weight's into your left leg. Tailbone down. Pubic bone to navel, taking your arm up, your left arm. Keep the collarbones wide. Really engage your right leg, outer right foot pressing, cutting into your right waist, your right rib cage. Soften right waist, right rib cage, and tailbone down. And you can pulse here if you like. I like to hold on to the back of my head here, rest my head in my hand, take the elbow back. And then find your heart on the inhale. Open the chest. On the exhale, draw the abdomen and the belly back, really engaging that leg. Relax the jaw. And then slowly bring the arms up, and bring your right knee in, and we'll do the other side. So coming onto all fours. Do a little cat-cow, round the back, arch the back. Move the energy through all of your chakras. And bring your left leg into the center line, your right leg, take your left leg up. Flex the foot and point it, flex and point. And then tailbone down, navel to back body, floating ribs in, press the ground away from you. Keep your collarbones wide, shoulders away from ears. Then bend that back leg. You can see me this way. I'll go a little bit triangle. And then keep tailbone tucked as you feel for scissoring the inner lines of the legs so they squeeze, and then pulse, strengthening your lower back, your hamstrings. Good. And then bring your leg to the side and pulse here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Kick your leg out. Place the foot down, the outer edge of the foot into the mat. Walk your hands back and stand up onto your right knee. So really engage that leg. If you have to bring that leg forward more, do so. Okay. Cutting into your left waist, soften your left rib cage, your left waist, your left side of your body, and slide the hand down the leg. Taking your right arm, spin the palm to the ceiling and take it over, either up to the ceiling or over your head. Soften the eyes. Where do you feel it? Breathe. Really engage. Try and press the outer edge of that foot into the ground. So hold on to the back of your head if you like, and then open up more to the ceiling, spinning from your waist. Ujjayi breath. Feeling your right lung receiving the breath. Your left lung is more compromised here. The lungs are part of the heart chakra. Arms, hands, fingers, heart chakra. And slowly release and come on up. Good. And come together to a forward fold. Come back to down dog. So bring the knees in a little bit. So when you come to down dog, you can sit back with bent knees like a modified child's pose and then straighten the legs. So my heels are actually on the ground. And I'm going to come forward on my toes with a rounded back, scoop the belly, shoulders over fingers, then bend the knees and press back, heels to the ground, straighten legs, squeeze upper arms towards each other. And again, up onto your toes with a rounded back, come forward, bend the knees, sitting back, straighten legs, and one more. Coming forward. Okay, bring the knees back to the ground. And we'll start with our right leg. Take it up, bring it in, squeeze belly. Extend it back and up, come back, squeeze belly. And one more, up and back. And squeeze and hold. Lift it higher, come onto your fingertips. See if you can take your foot forward without, If you can't, you grab the ankle and you put it there. And then rock forward and back a little bit. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, look towards the heart and the navel. And then inhale and hold. So we're going to lean into our left hand to the outer edges of the mat and press into your right knee this way. And then lengthen your front spine, lean back. That might be enough for you. If you can, again, grab your foot. This time, grab the inside of the foot. First, pull the foot away to really open the chest. Find your heart on the inhale. No, on the next exhale, drop your right shoulder forward. Pull the foot in towards your left buttock. Maybe you can even drop your elbow to the ground. And drop that left thigh to the ground. Good. And release that back leg. Come back up. A little more challenging now. Take your right arm up. Tuck your back toes. If you can, lift that back leg. Scissor your legs. Feel the inner lines of the legs hugging. Lift that back leg. Now come onto your left fingertips. Bend the back knee, bring the weight to the middle. You're going to swing your right arm, your left arm back, your right arm come up and forward into a twist here. Spread your wings. Open the heart. You can put that back knee on the ground if you want. Hug the inner line of your legs. And try to lift that leg, even if the knee's bent. Hug the inner lines of your legs. Breathe, belly back, floating ribs back. Good, and slowly release. Come on down and stretch over your leg. Take a little break here. And bring the knee back. We're just going to come forward. Take the shoulders over your fingertips, coming into a modified chaturanga. And come all the way to the ground. Bring your hands by your hips, palms facing your buttocks, forehead on the ground. Engage your legs. Try and spin the inner thigh to the ceiling and bring the legs together. And you're going to lift the legs and the arms and come back down. Pubic bone presses down. Inner thighs lifting. Squeeze legs together. Arms up and down. And one more. Squeeze the legs together as much as you can. It's really hard. They won't lift too high. Lift them up. Lift your arms up higher. Open the heart. Open the heart. And bring the hands to your forehead. Relax. Rock your pelvis from side to side. Before we do the other side, we do a modified cobra. Bring your arms to the side, slightly forward, fingertips on the ground. You can separate your feet hip width apart if you like. Inner thighs lifting, tops of feet pressing, tailbone towards your heels. Just lift your chest. Feel the shoulder blades lifting your chest. So my floating ribs are on the ground. It's just an upper back arch. Tops of feet pressing. My buttocks are relaxed. I feel the breath in my fire center, my abdomen, stoking that internal flame. Digestion, liver, spleen, gallbladder. Sense of my personal power. And bring the hands now to your shoulders. If you can, bring your legs together. And inner thighs rotating, tailbone tucking, lift the legs. And now lift your chest. Engage those legs. Squeeze elbows in and back. Engage your legs. Pull the ground towards you. Pull your heart open. Looking up if you can. Good. And little dip down. Come onto all fours. Little rounding of the tailbone. Squeeze the belly. Stretch back into modified child's pose. Bend the elbows and pull your chest through. 2 more, rounding the lower back. Stretching it back. And come on forward and up. Okay, bring your right foot to the knee to the center line. Take the left leg up. And drop the tailbone down, floating ribs back. Flex and point that foot. And then lift the leg higher, higher, higher. Bring the knee into the chest and squeeze the belly. If it helps you to grab that knee with your right hand and lift it higher, do so. Then extend the leg out. Belly back, floating ribs back. And squeeze, lift a little higher, round the back more. And extend out. The next one, you're going to again hold, hold, hold. Navel to ceiling, come onto your fingertips. Squeeze, lift the heel up and take that leg forward. It's hard. And then just rock forward and back a little bit. Inhale forward, take a little pause. Enjoy your yoga and back. And one more forward, leaning into your right hand outside of your mat, pressing into your left knee with your left hand. Shoulder blades pressing into the upper back. Do a little twist in the back bend here. Press the top of your right foot into the ground so you feel more opening in the groin area. And then you can bend that back leg. If you can grab the inner foot now, pull that foot away from you, open the heart even more. And then pull the foot in towards your buttock as you breathe. Good, now roll your left shoulder forward, pull the foot even more into the buttock. Drop that right femur bone. Maybe you can come onto your elbow. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And slowly release. Good, stretch it back. And bring your legs together. Coming into a little child's pose for a moment. You can bring your arms back or leave them forward. You can drop your head into a brick or the ground. I'm rocking a little bit side to side. Okay, slowly sitting up. And we will continue coming back onto all fours. Taking your right leg up. Bend the knee and take the leg through. Okay. I guess we didn't do the other side. Sorry. The left leg, come on up. We didn't do the other side here. We didn't finish it. Leading into your right hand again. You might want to move your left foot a couple of inches to the left and taking that left arm up. Tuck your back toes. Engage your core. And what you're going to do now is straighten that back leg. Lift that right thigh up. And come onto your right fingertips. Bend that back knee, little rock back and forward. Find your center. So you're going to come up by taking your right arm back and your left arm forward. Sorry. I don't know if I'm mirroring you anymore. Take your left arm back and right arm. You're twisting. Bend that back leg to the ground if it's easier for you. Twist from your waist. Spread your arms. If you can, tuck that back leg. Lift the thigh. Scissor that right hip up and forward. Breathe. Tailbone down. And slowly release and come on down. Good. We've done the other side. Now we're more balanced out. Flex your front foot. Stretch it out. And release. Good. Put your hands to the ground. Do a modified. If you want to do, let's do a plank pose. Or you can keep your knees on the ground. Straighten one leg out and then the other. And then navel to ceiling. Engage your core. Press the ground away from you, shoulders away from ears. If you want to do your chaturanga, you can come forward. Bend the elbows back and into your side waist and then hold. And then come forward up onto your toes. Hug the inner line of the legs. And then just come on down and relax your forehead. Or your chin. Well, we're warmed up now to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is our back bend, one of the 5 most important poses for our overall health and well-being. And it works the heart chakra. It also works the kidneys, the adrenal glands. So let's prepare for that. Bring your hands back onto your fingertips to the side. Engage your legs. Press tops of feet down on the inhale. Press down through your fingers. Just lift your chest. You can bend the elbows if you need. Feel the floating ribs on the ground. So just the upper back. Open the heart. Press tops of feet into ground. Your lower ribs are on the ground. You're breathing into your abdomen. Very soft eyes. Good. Now bring your hands back, palms facing the side of your legs, forehead on the ground. Inhale, lift your arms, your head, your shoulders, and your legs. Try and squeeze them together. And drop down. You can separate your feet. Inhale, lift, arms, lift legs. Widen them, try and squeeze them together. Try and straighten the knees and relax. And one more. Lift arms, lift chest, lift legs. You can tuck the chin, move your heart forward. Try and squeeze the inner thighs together into the ceiling. Chest forward, toes back. And relax. Chin or forehead on your hands. Rock your pelvis side to side. Okay, one more. Bring your hands back. Separate the knees a little bit this time. Pubic bone into ground, so you can even stroke your tailbone with your hands. Very flat lower back. Lift the arms and the chest. Chest forward, arms back. Now, rotate the inner thighs to the ceiling. Bend your legs, flex your feet. Try and lift the knees up. It's really hard. Lift them up, 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 and down. And again, tailbone down, lift up and down and up. Maybe you can grab one ankle and then the other. Just bring your big toes together. Rest your forehead on the ground. Don't anticipate. Now, bring your knees together more. Flex your feet. Inhale. Pull the feet away from you. Feel your abdomen on the mat, breathing. My knees are still on the ground. Now, next inhale. Find your heart. On the exhale, lift the legs up. Come forward onto your diaphragm. Breathe into your belly. Now you can look up if you like. You can lift up higher, higher, higher. You can point your mounds of your big toes. Try and bring your knees together and open. And one more together and open and relax. Head to one cheek. Drop down. You can rest your head on your hands if you like. Take deep quenching recovery. Inhale. And turn the head to the other cheek. Enjoy this feeling of letting go and relaxing. Bring your legs together a little bit more. Actually have them separated, knees, and then drop legs side to side as you stroke the inner calf with the arch of the opposite foot. Okay. Now, rock your pelvis side to side. Bring your hands for cobra. Press tops of feet down, tailbone down. Pull the ground towards you. Baby cobra. Elbow squeeze in and back. And then you can come up, up, up higher. You can even get your pubic bone off the ground if you like. Elbows in and back. Pull the ground towards you. Open the heart. I'm going to lift up through my back skull now. Instead of dropping the head back, stretch the back of the neck. And come up onto all fours. Okay, get a belt. And you're going to sit on your knees for a moment, pressing heels of hands in tops of thighs. So you just elongating your spine a little bit, leaning forward. So we're going to do Ustrasana next. And you can put a brick between your thighs if you want to hug the thighs into each other. Or you could put a strap on your thighs. You'd need two straps then. I'm going to demonstrate. Or you could follow me if you like, if you really familiar with Ustrasana, camel pose. So before we actually do the camel, we're going to strengthen our thighs. Bring the hands to Anahata. And then little tapping of your heart chakra. Tailbone down. Tap, tap, tap with the outer mounds of your thumb. Okay, then hold. Tuck the tailbone. Press tops of feet and shin bones down, and then lean back. Look towards your heart. Look down your nose. Hold. Tuck tailbone. Good. Come on up. Take a break. Inhale. Look down towards your heart and press the chest up into the outer thumb as you lean back, back, back. Tuck the tailbone. And come back up. This takes practice. If you haven't done it, it'll be challenging, but it gets easier and easier. Tuck the tailbone, press tops of feet down, and see if you can come a little further back, and then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Good. And just sit down for a moment. Close your eyes, feel the energy. So now you're going to open your strap. And you're going to put it behind your head like a headband. And you're going to grab the occipitals. I got to put it above my sound system. So you're going to grab like a headband. And you're going to come with your feet hip width apart. You can squeeze a brick between your thighs if you like. And the strap basically is going to support your head in this back bend. So you're going to press your tailbone down, lift your front spine through the ceiling, shoulder blades melt down your back as you do a little back bend here, and then press with your hands, supporting the back of your neck, try and straighten the arms. And feel like you're just lying down on your shoulder blades. Relax the neck, the throat, the jaw. Open the heart. Relax the head and neck. You can lean back now a little bit too. Look down your nose. Deepen your breath. Breathing into your side ribs, shoulder blades down your back. You can come further if you like. And slowly release, sitting up. Put the strap behind you. Press into tops of thighs as you sit down, shoulders to ears, lean forward. Breathe up your spine and relax. Looking at the time. Feel the energy. So if you have neck issues, you can repeat that. The other thing you could do if you don't have a strap is just hold on to the back of your head with your fingertips this way as you do your back bend, supporting your head and neck, okay? So you could do that. The next one we're going to do is you're going to take your strap just below your shoulder blades, like this. And then you're going to press your buttocks down, tailbone down. Lift your chest through the ceiling, your front spine. Drop your collarbones and chest down your body as you lift the front spine. And you're going to pull the strap forward. Notice how that draws your floating ribs back, belly back, floating ribs back. The chin is still tucked, looking down your nose. And then you slowly drop the chin back with your gaze. You can look up towards the ceiling maybe. If you draw the chin in, drop the head back. Pull on the strap. Pull your chest forward. Deepen your breath. You can rock back. You can rock back as far as you like. You've strengthened your thighs. Eventually you drop your head to the ground. Tailbone forward and down. And then lean back. Open the heart. Deepen your breath. And slowly release and come on up. Drop the strap. Press into your thighs. And slowly sit forward and down. Breathing between your shoulder blades. Breathing into the back body. So I'm going to give you a choice. You can lie on your backs. We're going to do one more back bend. And you can lie on your bricks this way. Or you could lie over your bolster or roll blankets up. If you have bricks, you're going to put brick on level 2 and level 3 that way. And this edge of this front brick will be below your shoulder blades. If you want to try a more scary back bend, you can put both bricks this way. I'll probably put it this way. Kind of have to measure. And then you're going to do your back bend. Put your hands into your sacrum, press your buttocks forward, tailbone down. Lift your front spine and slide the hands down the legs. Good. Then bring the hands back to the heart. Press down onto your chest, draw the chin along, and then drop the head back. And then lean back, put your head on the bricks, and come back up a little. And then drop back, head onto bricks. It's not that hard. And come back up at least 3 times. Lean back, drop your head into the brick. Maybe you can take the brick lower. Some of you can actually take your head to the ground. Take the arms down, around, and pull yourself up. And sit back like this. Press forward. Now we'll join everybody else lying down on your bricks. You can come into Baddha Konasana if you can support your thighs with a brick on either side or roll a blanket like this. Or you can keep your knees bent and feet apart on the mat. So I'm going to grab my blankets from the inside of my legs, and then so that I can have them handy to pull my feet up. I'm going to lie back. Oh, I didn't put my bricks down yet. One brick will be for my spine and the other one for my head. Okay, get the bottom edge of the brick in the right spot. Bring your feet up and then drop the back skull on the second brick. Arms stretch out to the side or the 2 stop signs. Shoulder blades moving down the brick. The gaze is through your cheekbones down towards your heart chakra. Sinking the head mind down into the wisdom of the heart and the body. Breathe love, breathe contentment. Relax the jaw, neck and throat soft. Cultivate the feeling of a beginning of a smile as you relax your lips into a gentle smile. You feel your cheekbones soften, your cheeks softening, your eyes softening. As though you had nostrils by your heart, you're going to breathe, but receive the energy into the heart. Think love, breathe love. And you marry the two, then the transformation happens. Notice when you have that smile on your face, how the musculature of your face relaxes, even the cheekbones relax, the eyes soften, and the root of the tongue, relax the root of the tongue. If you can drop your other brick down to the same level, tucking the chin, you can also take your arms above your, do more of a back bend. Good. Now holding on to the head, lift the head up, tuck chin, squeeze belly, look down towards your belly, see the floating ribs go into the body. Then inhale, open sideways. You can take the back break away so you can bend further back. Inhale, open, squeeze the belly. Inhale, open, and exhale, lift up, up, up. Put elbows into the ground, sitting up. Shake your legs out. Good. I'll face you now. Little hippie opener. Bring your bend your right knee forward and take your left knee over. And lift up and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bring a brick for your forehead. Okay, press your hands in towards your feet and then come forward slowly with feeling. And if you can't, you can drop your chin, your forehead onto your brick this way, or you can rest your chest on your brick. Stretching now the back body, the back of the heart. So breathing into your lower back, middle back, upper back, the whole length of your torso on the inhale, spreading side ribs, back ribs. And as you exhale, dropping down, melting. At the end of the exhale, the abdomen recedes. So the energetic benefits of aligning the heart chakra are, so when the heart chakra is in healthy alignment, you will feel surrounded by love, compassion, and joy, and connected to the world around you. That oneness of being. And slowly come on up. Switching legs. However you need to do. I like to lift up and then really try and get knee pile and then try and get equal weight on my sit bones. And pressing into the soles of the feet as you come forward. Again, resting your forehead into a brick is a nice thing to do, or your chin on your knees. So mental signs of blocked anahata energy. So mentally, an imbalanced heart chakra can result in problematic issues such as codependence, manipulative behavior, feelings of unworthiness, and an instability to trust yourself or others. So the heart chakra is really about truth, not being afraid of the truth. And then, of course, the physical signs, as I mentioned earlier, of the heart chakra and the anahata chakra is associated with directly affects the heart, the lungs, the chest, the arms, the hands. And when misaligned, there's poor circulation, high or low blood pressure, and other heart and lung conditions can result. Good. And then slowly come on up, up, up. And open the legs sideways. Shake them out. Give your knees a rub. And you can have your legs as comfortably wide as you like. Press into your thighs and come forward. Now ground down through your legs. Feel earth energy. And then feel that moving up. Fire, earth energy, red to orange to yellow at your fire center. And from there, air element. Manifesting your dreams. The life motive of the heart chakra. The Anahata chakra is associated with unconditional love, compassion, and joy. The heart chakra, it's the source of deep and profound truth that cannot be expressed in words. And it is the bridge between the lower and the upper chakras, integrating the manifest with the spiritual. If you can come deeper, place your hands on tops of your toes, ground down through your legs, elbows up and sideways, and come forward. And breathe. You can tuck the chin, look towards your heart. Soften the collarbones down your body. And take the arms forward. Maybe you can drop your chest to the ground. And walk your hands back, back, back. Shavasana. So you have 2 bricks or your bolster. Come back into like a low boat. Scoop the belly, scoop the belly. If you can, lift the legs. Be on your lower back. And then slowly straighten the legs and slowly lie down. And bring the bricks underneath your buttocks. Separate the knees and drop your backs of your thighs on your bricks or your bolster, palms up. Take a deep inhale. Hold it in the heart center. Feel the love. As you exhale, let go of anything that prevents you from being in love. And just feel that high vibrational energy field of love pulsating at a cellular level. And just deep surrender, just letting go. A little smile on your face goes a long way, relaxes, softens your eyes, and that benefits your eyesight. When we have tension in the eyes, it affects our eyesight. Take your hands, clap, and create a lot of friction, create a lot of heat, 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 more heat, and then cup your eyes. Let the darkness and the heat of the hands, the chakras, go deep into your eyes, relaxing your eyes. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to sit up with me or you stay lying down, do your Shavasana and stay connected to the heart. So you bring your knees in. If you want to sit up with me, circle your knees, roll over to one side, gently pressing up and sitting comfortably, cross-legged. Okay, bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, and with the outer palm or hand, tap the heart chakra. Tailbone down, lift up through your back skull, a very tall spine. These are good to do for like 2 minutes. smiling. Enjoy that loving feeling. Feel that you are love at the core of your being. And then create the rays of a sun by doing this hand mudra where you put fingers between each other this way and place the outer thumb on your chest now. The gaze is down to the heart. Visualize your heart chakra. And the color is green, a very healing color. And then you radiate that energy out from the heart. Breathe love, think love, be love. Live the love that you are. And today, as you go about your day, notice if you've gone too much in your head. Sink the head mind down into the wisdom of the heart. You can breathe it down with your breath. You can tap your heart chakra. Do whatever you need to do. So we bow head to heart in gratitude and in love for our life. And then sitting up, open your eyes. Feel the difference. Allow the transformation to happen. Namaste. Thank you for joining me